Hey, well, good guys, I'm back with another video. Episode 13 of Kamen Agito. Just 4 episodes left. And also the episode 17 is ending on cliffhanger, as always. Yep. Six episode 17 is part 1 of another 2-parter. So. See, Agito's mysteries are really great. And I cannot wait for these stories to eventually be solved. I just wish Toei would keep the entire series on the fucking channel, but nope. Hell, they recently removed Space Shadow Gavin. They had all the episodes of Gavin on their channel until quite recently. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous, isn't it? I don't know why they do this. Was it? Does this channel not have any proper licensing rights or something? Like there's not any fucking licensing? Let's go Toei Tokusatsu World. For a channel called that, they don't really upload much of their tokusatsus. Only like sometimes the first 2 episodes, and that's fucking it. This is why I hate the channel. Yeah, that's why I hate that channel. They just don't. I prefer tokusatsu because they actually are what they have officially released. And I'll probably be able to watch. You can even watch them on YouTube now. Kuga, Miyuki, Bill Levi's, not Levi's, sorry. 01, Geats. They have all those available on that channel, along with the currently airing Kamen Rider Zets. So why is Toei so fucking stubborn about this? Why are they allowing Shout Factory to release the entire series on YouTube, which is now not region locked anymore? Seriously, why? It's sufficient. They could get more fans into these franchises if they leave them on YouTube. Instead of looking for unofficial ways. Toei is definitely seeing potential in the Western market, mainly because of the low birth rate in Japan. Hence why now Kamen Zets be streamed weekly while it's airing. But no. You see only potential for fucking regular Kamen Rider. None of the other Kamen Rider. It's just frustrating. Now, some of the 90s movies that are on there as well are available. Yeah, found them. Just stumbled upon them. So it makes me pissing mad that that channel is stubborn. There should be a video with Toei because it's called Toei Tokusatsu World. But do they not have any proper licensing for Toei refusing the licensing or something? I just don't get it. There's proven to be many Western fans of the Tokusatsu shows. Super Sentai, Kamen Rider. There's also potential of a prequel as well, along the new season stream on Crunchyroll every week. So it just pisses me off that Toei is just selective about this. I know I keep saying this, but they could chance to get new fans into these series. Do what Ultraman's doing. They see the potential in the Western market, and they don't remove. Sure, they don't have every Ultra series on there, but mostly plan on working on that at some point in the future, releasing them. As you know, this is the 60th anniversary of Ultraman, also the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider. I wonder if Myth, by the way, I wonder if Myth is going to be airing here, airing similar to Zach's. Like inconsistent, like here in the UK, when it comes to Precure, we got wonderful Precure and Ultimate Precure available on Crunchyroll UK, but the following stories were not. Mouse Sky Precure 2 was not available. Your Iron Precure wasn't available, and now they may start to get the Precure available. Make up your fucking minds! I know I'm complaining, but we have to. Maybe enough outcry could get the Toei consider actually leaving the products on the channels. That way they get a lot more fans to all the shows. Sentai and Kamen Rider. Come on, Like, Power Rangers is hobby in the West, but some people who grew up with Power Rangers want to curious to see the original Japanese version. Like I said, it's important. This stuff is fucking important. It put order to get new fans. If Toy wants to make money, it's essential they should get more fans in the franchise. And because of like climbing birth rate in Japan, the Western market makes a lot of fucking sense. But they don't do anything much about it. Only releasing one of their shows about weekly. Because I remember saying that. I remember seeing online a few months ago that Gavin Affinity would air on the Tokusatsu YouTube channel like that, but it hasn't. Was there a change in minds or something? Like, was how Zets was released initially? That's when Zets was first announced. It was in a specific country. It was released in specific countries. The UK was never listed. It was only revealed a couple months later, though, that it is coming to the UK, which it did, which really surprised me. I wonder what changed their minds about that one. I know I just complained for most of the video. I'm sorry. But I just want to talk about this stuff most of the time. I've always been a fan of Kamen for quite a bit now. For only a few years. It makes me really disappointed that Toei is just stubborn about this. My first Kamen Rider season was Kamen Rider Geats back in 2022. Sorry, back in late 2021. Until late 2022. As you know, you see the reviews on the channel. I was enjoying the series as it airs. I cannot wait to do a season review on that tower. My other channels have those playlists, so be sure to search for them. Sadly, I won't be able to go on Crunchyroll this week to catch up on Maid Dante Precure as well, so I can't do it this week or the next. As I'm basically kind of out of money already. I don't know how. I'm trying to spend quite a bit of it, but I shouldn't be down to like around £2 left that soon. So until I get paid, which will be 2 weeks. It's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, I'll be paid on a Friday. Next week, I guess. So maybe next week when I get my pay. So there you go. I'm not sure if I'll be able to play Final Fantasy Rebirth on Xbox. I'm not sure about that one though. Anyway, I know I'm just, even though this is an Agito review, I couldn't help but complain about this stuff. I am sorry for the long complaints. I really am. But sometimes I just need to get this stuff from my chest, and I guess that's why I end up rambling on so bloody much. So I'm so sorry for the complaining and stuff. You know, just hear from my review, and that's fine. I just want to get the stuff from my chest. You feel free to skip it if you want. Right. Enough about that. It's the interview. So the episode was up with recap of the last episode. And the story continues. Well, that mysterious man, Tatsuya, I think, entering the room of that mysterious man. We get an explanation of why he's there a little bit later, actually. So, meanwhile, Hikawa is reporting about what happened in the last episode. And, well, it's pretty obviously Ozawa enjoyed it. Because did he hit him with rock, paper, or scissors? Omuro commenting that, why Why would anyone? Of course he hit him with rock. Who hit someone with scissors? That's just poking their eyes out. Or paper, slapping them. But she ended up saying by gouging his eyes out. Yeah, it's clear she never really liked him. That's fair, we were fair. We can tell he's a smug prick that shifts the blame onto others. I heard the rivalry doesn't end until episode 50, according to the AI system. It's a fun episode, but Wikipedia says 51 episodes. Is there a reason for that? Like a special episode in between? I don't know. I love the potential end of this one. Both were released at the end of September. Just a few weeks after just a couple of days after Zep's, 2 or so weeks, I think. A few weeks after Zep's ends, or Myth begins. I like said in previous videos, Myth should get some information. Maybe sometime next month. Sometime in July. I count how many weeks we got. So, total of 13 weeks. As Zets only has 13 episodes left, and next episode will air this Sunday. So that's why I'm saying 13 weeks. Or, well, 13 and a half weeks. Because the episode hasn't aired yet, obviously. So in just 13 episodes, we'll have the end of Zets. And the following week, Kamen and Myth. So yeah, it's still only 30 marks, but it will begin its final arc in some point in the next 2 weeks, I think. Alright, so what was I? Meanwhile, Mama's birthday is coming up. She's turning 17. So she had been born in the 1980s. Prime ticket for some of the later Kamen Riders. You know, with Professor Misuki asking her if she wants anything. She's not really materialistic, so she's just grateful for their love. There's a nice fun scene. She still can't stop thinking about her dad. Well, yeah, he was killed 2 years ago. And it appears in his ties to the Akatsuki incident. Just think about it. What happened 6 months ago? It involved Kamen G3, Hikawa, possibly Shorichi, Ryo's dad. And that woman who's... I actually don't know much about her, if she's dead or not. I mean, I think they mentioned her. No, her name's Psycho. It's unclear if Psycho's still alive or she's dead. We don't know yet. It's not explained in this episode. So we don't know much about what's going on with her yet. He got his boss, I think, is or whatever the fuck he is. Let's have a nice chat about us. He's not mad at him for slugging Hojo. Anything, he hopes Hojo will actually learn from this. As he says, he doesn't seem the type to be hit by his parents. Oh, wait a minute. I think he meant discipline. And yeah, Hojo's an arrogant asshole. And when Hojo shows up and he kind of apologizes, Hojo seems more relaxed, saying that it was a wake up call for him. Saying he hopes he's going to do good with G3. That is way too suspicious. He's scheming something. As you see in the next episode preview. He's definitely scheming something, but what? We don't tend to dwell that, even though he's very suspicious. Anyway, Egon's boss takes him to where Mana's been. It turns out Egon's boss was actually involved in the case, is on the investigation on the murder case of Mana's father. But Sunny doesn't have any good new news for her. Nothing's come up yet, but he's still working hard to find out since the statute of limitations is not yet up. Still plenty of time for statute of limitations is up. It's such a great moment. So, yeah. Another Vexen. Only detail I just noticed is on her bag. If you look at her bag, she has a keyring of Robocon. If you know that, the series is called Gunpowder Robocon. A show from 1974 was created by Shintaro Ishinomori, which ran for over 118 episodes. Yep, even longer than both Kamen and Super Sentai combined. That came out a year before Sentai even debuted in 1975. So it's basically 51 years old at this point. 52, sorry. It's basically 52 years old. And this episode came out in 2001, don't forget. I looked at that, Mono had been born in the 1980s, and Oricon ran from 1974 to 1977. So how she... I guess it was a keepsake from her father? Never explained, but I think it was a keepsake from her father, because... That's why I just use explanation. Obviously, the actual explanation is just a nice tribute to Shintaro Ishinomori. It's just a nice tribute to Shintaro Ishinomori, who's also the guy who helped create Kamen Rider. Well, he did have some involvement in Sentai, but only in the first 2 seasons. So, I definitely do plan to check out Go Ranger when I can. Along with Ultraman season, the very first Ultraman, and the very first Kamen Rider. It was the very first season of those popular shows. Also, there's other tokusatsu shows. So, anyway. And Shoichi and Taichi losing shopping. And Taichi spots a flyer for make a cake baking lesson of making a cake. So he signs up for it to have a cake for Mana. Oh, he kind of and his boss, or whatever I should be his name, didn't think he would become a recurring character after now. Go boss across the city. Learn more about this guy's final moments. He was killed in a specific location 2 years ago, which we saw a few episodes ago with Mara's precognition ability. With psychokinesis. You get my fucking name, okay? Well, meanwhile, I don't know, a taxi delivery driver. Interesting. Like I said, my theory is that they're killing any family members that are tied. Basically, the other family members are killed because the main one has ties to the Akatsuki incident. They should do some investigation on the first victims. See if there are any ties to the Akatsuki incident. Because they don't think that's a lead yet, and it's possibly it's not. I'm just reading too much into it. But who knows? Who knows, but we'll just wait and see. That's the whole point of the mystery. So anyway, after that, we got to Mana's father was, under weird circumstances. But sounds like an unknown, but unknowns didn't show up until recently. So, I'll have to be killed by a human. Human with supernatural powers. I mean, And he kind of was running to Mana at her dad's house. Later, when she's reminiscing about it, they ended up discovering a videotape. Weird. They got information of her death. That delivery driver Eva is dead. Mostly killed by a type of poison. And the scorpion being unknown. So, yeah. His apartment is also dead. So they can't predict where it's attacked next. But we end up finding out where he attacks next. As he ends up trying to attack Mana. She's with Shuichi at the time. Bossing the henchman while she runs away. He does his best, but ends up getting stabbed by this, relatively out of the poison. It seems like they'll try and kill Mana. When you think about it, obviously he wasn't killed by an unknown, but interesting that the unknowns were targeting people. Everyone was. Even though he wasn't murdered, I don't know. Wouldn't it make sense to finish the job, kill his family? Why is she now a target? Because why is she now a target? Way too much of a coincidence. Why after finding that VHS tape, even though she hasn't watched it? So there's a secret burial on there they don't want anyone finding out? Well, for that's where the episode ends, and so we'll see where this goes. So thank you guys for watching. If you want my content, please subscribe. Want to see more, subscribe channel, look out, always come here. And just see you guys later, episodes 14 to 17. Sayonara.